Hey, what's up, everyone? You are listening or watching the My Comic Book Journey podcast. I'm your host, Kennedy. And before we start, just want to say that I'm still testing a new mic and exploring the different settings it has. So, uh, just seeing how this one does compared to the previous one I used before, which was a Razer-based device. This one is now it's a different one. So, it's we'll see how it goes. So today's topic, we go back to 1987 for The Mighty Thor, issue number 390. And this one is very interesting. So what has happened is that in this very issue, oh, by the way, this one is written by Tom DeFalco, penciled by Frenz, inker Bret Breeding, colorist Christie Scheele, letterer Jack Morelli, and editor Ralph Macchio. And no, not the Ralph Macchio from The Karate Kid, different person. um, okay, let's go ahead and start. Okay, so Thor has arrived back to the Avengers Hydro base, and when he comes back, he does an alert for Avengers Assembled, and we see Captain Marvel, the Black Knight, Dr. Druid, She-Hulk, Namor all arrive. It's a new Avengers lineup here, and someone in black. Who can that be? Is known as the Captain. Anyway, for Thor, there's been a lot of changes, and he sees a different lineup. And the biggest difference that he notices is that the Captain America that he has always known is no longer there. It's a person wearing a black costume with the red and white stripes, the black star, and red boots. And he's like, hey, what happened to Captain America here? And then, with his time alone with the captain, the captain, explains the problems that he had with the U.S. government. And Thor says, we should do something, if so you could become the Captain, America again. He's like, no. He respects the law, respects, how things went, and he'll go by, what if that's what they want, that's what they'll get. But the captain also explains that he has problems with a former friend, and that's Tony Stark. How he came to Tony to see if he can design a new shield for him uh, that would go with the captain, but instead, you know, Iron Man pretty much, Tony Stark, Iron Man, uh, used that situation to attack his friend, and now he no longer trusts him. So, in a way, this comic book is very interesting because it deals with two key points that you actually see in the Marvel Comics universe. The division between Captain America and Tony Stark, Iron Man, that's happened numerous times in the comic book series. But the other one is that, which I'll get to right now, is that you see the Asgardians that who are in deep trouble. Some have died, and they're wondering. They don't even know if Thor is alive or not. Um, the Rainbow Bridge that connects to the mortal world has been destroyed, and now the enemies of Asgard, the villains, have said, you know what, we're going to go to Earth and we're going to destroy Thor. So they sent some people out to kill the Thor. While the Avengers members, once they were together, they all left to do their own thing. But as Thor was talking to Captain America and their discussion was nearly over, Thor is attacked by these evil Asgardians. And, while he's fighting, them alone, the captain comes out, out to help him. And in the process, Mjolnir, uh, Thor's hammer, gets lost in the process. Even his enemies try to lift it, but they can't. But in trouble, Captain knows that Thor needs his hammer, and sure enough, Captain America was able to lift it. And so this is what makes this issue special, because it's the first issue where I don't want to say Captain America, but the Captain lifts Thor's hammer, and to show that he's honorable, Mjolnir pretty much trusts the Captain, and we see that happen in the Avengers film when he lifts the hammer. That one of the wonderful moments in the Infinity, not Infinity, but the second film. Keep on getting the two movie titles incorrect, but that last film for the Avengers was epic, and when he lifted Thor's hammer, that was awesome, and it was derived from this very issue. So you have two key points that definitely connects to the MCU universe, the Marvel Comics universe, that is. Another thing that happened is that you get to see more of the Black Knight involved. Captain Marvel, who is the African American Captain Marvel, who is just shocked that the Captain just comes back and is leading the Avengers, and everyone listens to him. I don't know. It's been a very long time, and I have to go back to those issues of Avengers. I still haven't started yet for those, to see if the Captain Marvel was supposed to be the head of the Avengers, and she feels kind of left out or upset that no one listens to her and everyone listens to Captain immediately. But if anything, I just feel that this was definitely a wonderful issue, and I think if anything, I think fans who wanted to know where that issue came from, where Captain actually lifts the hammer, it's this one right here, the Mighty Thor 390. Okay, everyone, you take care, and I will see you later. Wink, wink, and see you later, everyone. Bye-bye.